Hey traders from around the world, it's Jeremy Alexander Newsome with your Wednesday real life stock review, and today will be spelled with an I, as in Wednesday. Look at this beautiful gap on the SPY, so beautiful, immaculate, and spectacular. I did not play the SPY or the Qs today, but we'll talk about what we did review and what we did talk about and look at. As you likely know, when the market gaps largely like this, I'm normally looking for something a little bit different. So either bullish gaps or bearish gapping goes. And I'll kind of review both of those. But specifically, I think we were very prepared for this move. Let's bring up a recording that I did on Monday, which was just 2 days ago in the afternoon swing trading room.
I'm really pumped about it and very excited to see what we can all do together in the month of October and the preceding months that follow. SPY, we're either going to have a very bullish month or a very bearish month. I really don't know which one it is. This, whatever you want to call this pattern, doesn't really matter. But it could be a very good bullish one, or if we start breaking down, we do have plenty of room to go lower.
Right, so that was, I think, pretty obvious just based on these volume profiles. Look at these volume spikes that kept coming in. Boom, boom, bang, bang, bang. Just massive volume spikes kept showing up. And then on Monday, you had this massive bearish engulfing pattern. I mean, come on. We know we're going to go a little bit lower. October historically is a pretty bearish month, and we had this nice all-time high right here on the SPY that just trapped everybody. So this is a good gap down, and I do think we could easily continue to go lower, but the market is pooping its pants, and I'm expecting that poop to continue. Most likely down into like 282, 281, 283 in October, and it could go lower. I don't know, but here's the weekly chart. Weekly 100 is around 277, 76. So worst case scenario, I mean, who knows what happens out there or how bad it gets, but I'm not saying the world's going to crash. I'm not saying the market's going to go to zero. I'm not saying that you should, stock up on food and water and guns, but there's some selling that could come in, and I think we can take advantage of some selling. That simple. I actually did have a few bullish swing trades out there, so what I'll do is review some of the swings that we're in and just talk about them. Intel was a loser today. This is one that we got in bullish. What I thought was a really pretty pattern. I mean, look at, if we go back in time, look how gorgeous this is. Nice consolidation, bunch of resistances here, all kind of like the similar resistance, all for the 200 simple. Look at this bearish volume that came in right here. Moving averages look good. Look at the moving averages. Weekly chart at that time, right, had a nice little shadow like that. So anyway, we got triggered in, and well, it actually didn't show the next candle. That's weird. So we got triggered in here on the 30th. We actually were profitable for about 7 minutes on Tuesday morning. Gapped up, could have sold, didn't, wasn't up enough to really sell, and then it just, really broke lower strongly. So I got stopped out of Intel. That was a bullish swing trade, but we did have a few other trades that were also bullish that we were able to win on. Bristol Myers was one of them. So we exited our Bristol Myers swing trade at 51.18 yesterday, and then got out of the rest of it today. Since the market was so bearish so strongly, figured, hey, let's take the small win. Same thing with Netflix, believe it or not. I actually had a bullish, very aggressive swing trade on Netflix, but we were able to get out of that today, again, for a small win, about 0.3 Rs on both of those. So here's kind of what the swing trade journal looks like so far. It's not too bad. We got 2 nice 1 R losses from bull swing trades, and then we got these really small wins here. This was also bullish. This was also bullish. So the remaining ones are all bearish, other than Blue Apron. PDD, so this one's just refusing to roll over, but PDD is trying to go down. Boy, oh boy, it is just taking its time. So we probably will be getting out of this for a very small loss or a very small win. I don't think anything great is going to happen on PDD. Blue Apron, just speculatively trying to call the bounce on this one. It is not working, right? You had all this nice run up, nice little pullback, and it's just simply not bouncing. Simple as that. I mean, so those calls are pretty massively underwater, but again, it was an absolute zero trade. So worst case scenario, we'll lose an R on Blue Apron, which is most likely going to happen. However, we are in bearish on Dish Network, DISH. So Dish Network yesterday peeled off a small position on this one since it was right on top of the 200 simple moving average. We only have October puts anyway, so we won't hold on to this one massively long, but so far it is slowly working out in our favor, so that's good. So Dish slowly continuing a little bit lower. Workday, ticker symbol WDAY. Workday, another one that we have in bearish, and it's just also taking its time. I like the trend. I like the gap down, right? The bullish volume that came in here on the 26th, we took that out. So that's a good sign to me. I'll probably stay in this one for a little bit and hoping that Workday can eventually trade down into 157.13. Shopify, this is not an official swing trade for a lot of traders, but this is one I've been talking about for a few days now. Long January 2020, 220 puts, and that only cost $5.50 not too long ago. I like the moving averages. I like the trend. Love the fact that Shopify took out this massive bullish volume on September 17th. And right now you have today, evening star reversal, new black crow candles so far. So if Shopify starts taking out these lows around 298, I think it could just slowly kind of meander lower. Really needs to pull back anyway. It had a massive, massive run up. So some pullbacks on Shopify would make tons of sense to me. Another one that we didn't do officially is Lulu, Lulu. And Lulu, this is one that we set up over here on September 27th, which was Friday, in the Finance Friday afternoon swing trading room. So got in on a pullback on those, and Lulu just, again, massive, massive volume, all-time high, huge gap up, and immediately we closed below that and started going lower. So that was a signal showing a little bit of weakness on Lulu. And then, of course, Visa, ticker symbol V. Check out this analysis and this day trade on Visa. So this analysis I'm about to show you was from Monday. That's right, 2 days ago as well. Monday, Merchant Monday on Visa. Here it is.
Visa, ticker symbol V, strongest stock on the planet. So again, just be very cautious shorting this one, although also potential weekly options newsletter. And I might even do 2 or 3 weekly options newsletters out there. This will retest and most likely will happen tomorrow. So got a shave bottom candle. Watch Visa to retest, but this volume, this candle pattern, it's showing some weakness. And I might even consider buying November puts for some swing trades. Maybe do absolute zero just in case, but the volume profile on Visa shows weakness, but it will retest because it's an incredibly strong stock.
So that analysis really helped me a lot because I noticed Visa had a white candle yesterday and obviously getting filled on the pullback. But not only that, right, the whole market, obviously SPY, S&P 500 ETF, Visa is a large component of the S&P 500. And since the S&P 500 was gapping down, it was a bearish candle gapping down. Visa was a white candle gapping down. This was my number one focus this morning. And check out this 5-minute candle. Yeah, you guys all know how to play that. Boom, boom. Gap and go of the ages. 3-minute chart was even better. 3-minute chart, a little bit of a bullish candle, really good breakdown. So shout outs to Mark for snagging Visa, getting 0.72 Rs. Very well done, Mark. Congratulations. So here's Amazon, AMZN. Amazon, this is another one that a few people made some good money on. We were looking at Amazon just yesterday, and it was a bearish candle. I was going to be bullish if we gapped up, but we did not. We gapped down, and in fact, we opened below the low of yesterday. The low of yesterday was 17.28. Open was 17.27. Very strong bearish gap on Amazon. So we gapped down. Here's the 5-minute chart. Check this out. I mean, this is beautiful. So 2 ways to skin this cat, maybe even more. You got a bullish bullish candle pre-market right here. We closed below that, and obviously if you're playing it, you're probably shorting the low of this candle or the low of this candle since it is a retest gap, right? Boom, retest, S-curve, retracement, pullback, and then nice rollover. So Scott McKay, congratulations for snagging Amazon. Tom, well done getting Amazon as well. And a few traders snagging some gains on Amazon. Felicia, great analysis on this one. So Amazon was very pretty. TD Ameritrade and some of the brokers coming out with free commissions, which is amazing for us, terrible for them, because that's how they make their majority of their revenue. So TD Ameritrade had a little bit of a gap down, and John Alonzo played this one for 3.3R gain. And he gave us a really good update. He mentioned that he's going to review this one for the challenge in October. So I'm sure you all saw the video. Bottom line, October, one of the 3 challenges is I want each and every one of you to post a video review on your social media of you reviewing one of the trades that you placed in October. Almost decided to call this the Greg Gilbert Challenge, since that's what he does every single day for his personal Facebook following and his friends on Facebook. He's just trying to enlighten and enrich their lives by sharing some stock market information and some updates. So that's your challenge, ladies and gentlemen. Post it on Facebook, social media, Slack, StockTwits, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Telegram, Pinterest, wherever you do your social media stuff. Post a video of you reviewing one of your trades that you placed in October, and let's enrich some lives together. So John, really looking forward to that one. What else can we talk about today? Man, I mean, Apple had a really good opportunity to short today with this fantastic shooting star candle with a little bit of a lower shadow, almost at an all-time high, but it was definitely at a resistance. Tons of traders selling covered calls up here. Perfect little spots to sell calls on Apple. Adobe, got an iron condor on Adobe. I actually like this iron condor a lot. I do fully expect us to eventually pull into the spread, maybe, but pretty far away on Adobe. That is for November, and a pretty delta neutral little position there on Adobe. So the longer we hang out, chop around, trade sideways, I guess overall the better. And last but not least, here's the big takeaway for today. Microsoft. I do have a very good video on Microsoft where I was saying for 100% certainty we're going to be going lower. That was on the 24th of September, but you guys believe me. So anyway, you had a massive retest gap, all-time high, dividend increase, and $40 billion buyback announced on the 19th. Look at all these newbies getting in bullish up here on Microsoft. Just everyone getting in bullish, everyone buying this breakout, tons of volume, and the very next candle, boom, they are squashed. Great volume, great close below that candle. I mean, you got to know it's going to fade at that point. So anyway, ever since then, I'm going to be a little bit hesitant on Microsoft. You have a gap out of this little consolidation pattern. So yes, expect Microsoft to retest a little bit, chop around, but I do think we can get some lower lows potentially on Microsoft in the short-term picture and time frame. Anyway, if you have any requests, let me know. I'll be looking at those Monday and Wednesday. I will be in Frankfort, Kentucky starting tomorrow. For anyone up in the Kentucky area, get at me if you haven't already. And I'll be hopping into the morning day trading room right now, and we'll see if we can find some day trades together. Otherwise, I'll be back on Friday for a trade review where I will be reviewing one of the trades that one of your fellow traders have taken and placed. All right, friends and family, I'm out. Thanks so much for listening and watching. I'll see you later. And until next time, love life, live life, and trade it. Bye.